Heyho Friends, welcome to my channel. On September 29th, there was an update in CBT server including class balances and new hero class called Morroc. And in this video, I am going to explain to you the future class balances which affects following classes. But before we start, don't forget to show some love, like and subscribe. Alright, let's do this! First of all, we have Heinrich with 4 skill buffs. First, Fire Strike has 2 adjustments. The skill now ignores targets reflect damage, block, flee, and anti-fatal. Additionally, after using Fire Strike, Heinrich won't lose his HP until 1, but now will only lose 80% of his max HP, leaving him with 20% HP left. This is a nice adjustment for PvP and also will be useful for PvE too, example for hitting Hollgrehenn without getting reflected. Second, White Star Wind will gain 1 stack of charge after hitting, which is very useful to fill up your charge quicker than usual. Third, if your charge is full, your attack will mainly be White Star Moon. This is a great buff for Heinrich since White Star Moon has the highest multiplier among them, but sadly your main attack will be single target only. And fourth, Unyielding will become passive skill. Finally, you won't need to waste your time to click on this skill to activate it. Honestly, I was really surprised that Heinrich get buffed again. It's very nice and I can't wait to try this in live server. Next is Hollgrehenn. This class will get 2 okay buffs, one for tank and one for damage. First, Lucky Refine affects not only your teammates but also yourself. With this, Hollgrehenn can get additional damage and magic damage reduction. Second, after this update, you can additionally get skill damage from Lucky Card, 1% for every 15 lucks you have. This is a nice buff for PvE, assuming you have at least 300 luck, you would get at least 20% skill damage. Now is Hela's turn. This class will get 3 buffs for 2 of her skills, Garm and Battle Ghost. First, Garm will deal poison damage instead of neutral damage. This is definitely a nice buff since Hela's main element is poison. I hope that Hela's weapon refine effect will be revamped too since this weapon also gives neutral element damage which will be useless. Second, Garm will also deal 1% HP loss that lasts 5 seconds and can be stacked up to 30 times. This could be very useful for PvP, but for PvE less useful. Third, Frustrated caused by Bottle Ghost will gain additional effect, which will nullify target's armor coefficient against poison element damage, if only Frustrated reach at least 10 stacks. With this effect, the more you attack your target with Bottle Ghost, the more damage will you deal. Even another poison damage based class such as Soul Blade will benefit from this effect. Nidhogg will get 3 buffs similar to some of the classes in this class balance. First, Nidhogg can now convert her target into holy element with her Streamer of Fallen Knight for 5 seconds. This will definitely be a game changer for her and can also be useful for the upcoming hero class Morroc, which mainly uses dark element damage. Second, her rune, Ragnarok, will allow magical dragon scale to gain additional magic penetration up to 20%. This effect will be doubled after activating Twilight. So basically you will get your magic penetration bonus anyways, which is great since Twilight doesn't last long. Third, to improve her damage even further, her Draconic Tribesman and herself will gain 30% dark element damage from magical dragon scale. Streamer of Fallen Knight from her and her Tribesman with max score level will boost her DPS really crazy. Thanatos will get 2 buffs regarding his Dark Circle and Heavy Roll. First, after using Dark Circle, you won't cancel Abyssal Marks from your target. Instead, you will give your target additional Abyssal Mark and remove 1 negative effect from yourself. Second, similar to Phase skill, your Heavy Roll will deal more damage depending on how many Abyssal Marks your target has. In the following you can see the new formula of heavy roll. This also works for your heavy roll triggered by your max score level. In this case, I really hope the Thanatos weapon tier 5 will also work for auto triggered heavy roll and not only for the manual one. Since some updates before, devs tried to buff Rune Master with spare build. In this update, Rune Master will also get 3 buffs regarding Soul Stabbing Spear. First, Soul Stabbing Spear range will be adjusted to 2x3 rectangle area. Second, the passive itself will gain new effect that allows Soul Stabbing Spear calculated Rune Master's magic attack additionally, and this will be up to 24%. Soul Stabbing Spear is based on attack, and now at least a part of magic attack can be calculated in the damage formula. Third, Rune Master will get new star rune called Soul Piercing Star. Basically, Soul Stabbing Spear damage will be increased by more damage, by extra damage from Handed Spear, and from Deep Cut. With all 3 buffs, Soul Stabbing Spear will be useful in general. I am curious if this build can be useful for PvE, since I think Magic Dragon Breath build is now more useful than this one. Lastly, we have Blade Soul with 4 buffs in total. First, in general, most of Blade Soul skills will have less SP consumption. Second, poison cast will be undispellable against monsters. The first 2 buffs aren't even important in my opinion, but it might help new players to use the skills better, I guess. Third, Soul Erosion Poisonous Soul will get additional effect that allows you to get more poison element damage in general. Every 5% poison attack will give you 1% poison element damage. This is actually great for PvE, but since it only works for monsters, this is sadly useless for PvP. And lastly, Soul Protection can be used automatically after using another skill that consumes soul. That auto Soul Protection won't consume any souls. This is a nice buff and you won't lose anything in this case because you won't waste any souls for this one. Sadly, the shield itself is okay and only lasts for 12 seconds. The duration can be improved by much more in my opinion. That's it. That was all the class balance in current CBT server. I assume this update will arrive in about 2 to 3 months from now on. Overall, this class balance is really nice, especially for some classes like Heinrich and Nidhogg. And what do you think? Is there any class balance you might interested with? And which class do you think should get buffed in the future? Please comment down below. And special thanks to Bacon for translating these skills. Also don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. See you soon, your FLyTuT.